Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of my channel, Arising Yesho. And today I'm not going to talk about something so serious as gender-based violence. Today I'm here with something much lighter but as important because I believe that skincare, yes, this is what this video is about, skincare. So skincare is as important as anything else. So in this video, I'm going to show you my morning routine. It is very important for everybody to have two routines. One, a morning routine, and two, an evening or a night routine, nighttime routine. It's very important for everybody to at least have two routines of skincare. Please, 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 please do that for your skin because your skin is gonna be there with you throughout your life, and this is something you want to take care of, really, because it ain't going anywhere unless you're going anywhere. So yep, that is how I think of my skin, that it is an armor which protects us in many ways, honestly. Our skin is the biggest organ in the body, and it basically protects us from every external pathogen, pollutant, any bad stuff that's out there in the environment. This is our first defense. So you better start taking care of it if you haven't already. And there is never an age that is too early to start skincare. Trust me. So saying that, you can see that I have some makeup on my face, and this is not morning. It's actually somewhere around, okay Google, what's the time?
2:42 p.m.
Right. It is the afternoon, but I was shooting a video prior to doing this one. So I have some makeup on. I'm gonna start with telling you how to take off your makeup first. How to take off it correctly, right? Not just washing your face, but you need to remove it. Makeup is generally constituted of a lot of oil-based lipophilic agents, which can only be broken down by something which has oil in it. And right now I'm using a Nivea micellar water. I mean, there is micellar water from Garnier, there's micellar water from Bioderma, or what is it? I'm forgetting. Remind me if I'm wrong. But anyway, this is the one I'm using. So never skip this routine. You need to get every freaking molecule of makeup off your face. So do that first thing. If it's the morning, you don't need to, because I really hope you're not going to sleep with makeup on. That's the worst thing you can do for yourself and your skin. So yeah, since I already have some on, I am going to remove this makeup off my face with this lovely micellar water from Nivea. It's micellar rose water actually, and it does have some fragrance, which I'm not very fond of in my skincare products. Fragrance can be a sensitizer, but well, since it had rose water in it, I thought, why not? It can't be as bad, right? And it comes for about 425 rupees for 400 ml. So let me get on with removing my makeup. I have a mirror here, so I'll be looking here at you guys and also at the mirror. So there. I tend to do my under eyes first. I never put on too much makeup. I really, even though I'm a model, I hate makeup. And if I have to put on makeup to go out somewhere, I don't wear stuff like foundation. It's hardly sometimes going to be a concealer. Concealer? Concealer. So yeah, that is what I use. I got very less sleep last night, so sorry for my half awake mind. I do my eyes first, like so, gently. Your eye area is the most sensitive area because that's the thinnest skin. Every part of your skin basically has, on your face, has some fat underneath it, but not your eyes. Okay, so you need to be very gentle with your eyes. Do not tug at it unless you want premature crow feet around your eyes. I need to get this off. My kajal and my mascara and the eyeshadow. Trust me, that is the most that I use on my eyes. I will be talking about a makeup video, but honestly, you'll be seriously disappointed. I'll be using the other side now. So you'll be seriously disappointed with my makeup video because I effing don't know how to put on makeup. It's always the makeup artists who do it for me, and that is how I look on my modeling pictures. So it's never me. It's been 3 years of modeling. I haven't learned a single thing, a single real thing. I don't have makeup on my neck. I rarely put any makeup on my neck. There, the first layer is gone. So again, do it again. You can see I have started getting dark circles due to sleepless nights, and I had a very effing sleepless night last night because it's Navratri somehow, and people are playing music at the middle of the night, which sounds like rock music, which is devoted to gods, the Devi, so I cannot make sense of it at all. Like how it's supposed to appease to her in any sense. Some more of there. There you go. Almost done. Almost done. Once again, why not? Get whatever is there off your face as much as you can. So there is my bare face with my dark circles, which I didn't have 6 months ago, but I do now. Anyway, so the next thing that I do is, you know this product, come on, all of you. It sells for its Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. I have been using this for forever. Basically, I did use a Vichy Normaderm, which was a little expensive, but I looked at the ingredients list and it was the same. So why spend extra 1,000 rupees when I can get this for 500 and something on Nika? Right, so I wash my face Neutrogena always, because this has salicylic acid, 2% in it, and it helps with any breakouts. In case you are a person who's prone to breakouts, it will help you. Okay, so, and this is a scrubber. It's a silicone based scrubber, Like you can see, it's very soft. Okay, and I use this to just lather it up because sometimes fingers are just not enough. I don't want to use anything harsher than that. I rarely scrub my face, hardly. Okay, once probably in 1 month, or maybe even lesser, because I generally do a very thorough, cleaning at night and even in the morning. So here I am in my washroom, and I actually thought that I should show you the way to lather this thing up. And oh, this sells on Amazon. Just type silicone face scrubber and you'll just get it for a couple $100. It's that cheap, trust me. So yeah, I can't even see my face properly because I'm holding the camera with one hand. And I'm scrubbing in circular motion with the other. Excuse the mess in my washroom. So I do my nose very properly. I'm starting to look like a Santa Claus, maybe. Whatever, but that's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? For your skin. I do my T-zone area also very thoroughly, and I go gently across my eyes. Very, very gently, the under eye and this part, just in one motion, no circular motions here. So you have to understand the facial muscular structure, which all goes like this and this, right? So you need to always, generally when you're applying products, go like this. Okay, the foam is dried out, so I'm gonna get some water and reform it up. I don't know how much you can see me, trust me, because I can't see. So this, I am done with thoroughly cleansing my face. So I'm gonna wash, and I can't do it with the camera on. I'm sorry, I don't know where I'm looking right now. So excuse me for now. I'm gonna clean my face, wash it off. That everybody knows how to do, right? I don't need to teach you that. So here I am, absolutely fresh as a baby. I use a microfiber towel, which I bought from Decathlon. Trust me, Decathlon, it's not expensive. You can just go there to the swim section of the Decathlon and just buy one of these. Yeah. So it's clean, like you see, no makeup, right? So I'll see you in the next scene. So clean, fresh as a baby, nothing on my face, right? Did I leave some mascara on? Well, it's waterproof, it's very difficult to get off. So I use a Maybelline lip balm. I have different kinds of lip balm, but Maybelline is one of my favorite, and this is a tinted one. This is the Broadway Red from Baby Lips, and I can't stand dry lips. I just cannot stand dry lips, and hence I'm gonna first apply this thing so that I can talk at least. Gosh, I cannot live without lip balms. I have a lip balm in every purse, every bag, every corner of the house, because I cannot stand dry lips. Green tea. Antioxidants. Keep yourself hydrated. So the next thing, oh, I forgot to tell you that I brush my teeth also, right? So to brush my teeth, I use Sensodyne Repair Protect, whatever this is. Repair and Protect. I don't know how much this comes for. This is somewhere around 100 and something, maybe. But I have sensitive teeth, so I use this one. You may use whatever your dentist prescribes. My hair is coming off and things are falling, but don't worry, we have everything in control. Yep, I am gonna tie my hair back again. And apart from this toothpaste, I use an electric toothbrush. You see, this one. An Oral-B Vitality toothbrush, and this sells for around 1500 if I'm not wrong. You can either buy it off Amazon or directly from the Oral-B site, the P&G site. And yeah, you might actually get a discount also. When I bought it, it was for about 1200 when I got it. So I feel like these things clean so much better. This is rechargeable. You just put it on its stand and it charges overnight, and I think the charge lasts for about, what I have experienced by using it daily twice, it lasts me without charge for about 4 to 5 days. But as it loses charge, it starts spinning slowly. So like that. And it reaches, since the head is smaller, it reaches every corner of the mouth, and it's much more cleaning I have experienced with this than regular toothbrushes. So that's my right. So the next thing after cleaning my face is this toner that I use from Cosrx. Trust me, I have been using this, but I had saved the packaging just to show you guys. So this is the AHA BHA vitamin C daily toner, and it has a lot of vitamin C active ingredients, and that is why I have preferred to use this as a toner. I used to use Clinique before, but when I looked at the ingredients list after many years of using it, I had really bad acne when I was around 24. So it is adult acne. So I never had a speck of a pimple throughout my teenage years, puberty, nothing. And when everybody stopped having pimples is when I became the ogre, full of pimples around my face. And I switched a few things. I cut out on dairy. I reduced my dairy intake, and I reduced my sugar intake too. That was really breaking me out. So even now, when I have a lot of sweets or sweet stuff with sugar, it tends to kind of, my skin tends to kind of break out. So this one sells for around, it is 280 ml, and it sells for around 2100, if I'm not wrong. I'm not really sure, I don't remember, but that's approximately what that costs. So this has kiwi extract, Salix alba, willowbark extract, apple fruit extract, niacinamide, which is really, really, really good for everybody. Trust me, niacinamide is one of those active ingredients that everybody should be incorporating in their skincare routines. So is vitamin C. So everything that I have tends to have vitamin C in it. And it also has sodium lactate, which is the mildest form of actually an what do you call it? Not a physical, it's a natural exfoliant. So this is how the bottle looks. This is how much I have used. And I don't use a cotton pad for it. I gently just put it on my hand and tap it into my face. Yeah, just tap it gently. If you can still see me doing that, very gently bring it down to the neck. Always bring things down to the neck, whatever you're using. So I use the downward motion because you sciencey folks might know that our lymph flows towards the heart. Even though people do say that lift your neck, yes, I do agree with it, that you, as you age, I am 29 now, it's probably time that I started doing this with my neck, but I still prefer to do this, you know, for the lymph to flow down. So your lymphatic system is the one which is basically carrying all your antibodies, your defense mechanism, and also it filters out toxins from your body, your skin, in a way. So you want to bring it down to your heart, because see, the lymph system is, you know, throughout our body, but you know, our body gets exercise if you're exercising, that is, or even if not, we move our other parts of the body more than our face. Our face is the one place that is stagnant, right? Apart from talking, you don't really do much with your muscles, apart from frowning or talking and all of that, or smiling. That was a weird smile. Anyway, so we need to massage our face because of that, so that the lymph flows from our face, right? Since step 2 is that. Step 3 actually. Micellair water, cleanser, Garnier, no, what was it? Neutrogena, then this. The next thing I do is my fucking holy grail product. You can see it's this Misha Time Revolution. And I bought this as a dupe of the Estee Lauder ANR, Advanced Night Repair Serum. And trust me, that was putting a hole in my pocket, while this is half the price and it has the same ingredients. In fact, it has double the amount of the active ingredient, which actually sells ANR for, which is bifida ferment lysate. It also has niacinamide and all the good things. Sugarcane extract, beetroot extract. Okay, it's a long list. But ANR did not have that many ingredients, and this one, trust me, is cheaper. It's almost half the price of ANR, and this is good. I use it at night, and even I use it in the day, even though it is Time Revolution and it's supposed to be used in the night time. But I also use just 3 drops in the daytime, because this is my holy grail product. I ain't leaving the house without this, right? So there, this is done, not completely. So I just gently massage it, bring it to the eyes. Never leave out your eyes, never, because like I told you, there's no fat underneath the skin of your eyes, and that is the reason you need to supplement it with all the products that you're putting on your face as much as you can. And honestly, I think that eye creams are a myth. If you're having good enough products which you're putting on your face, is good for the eyes too. So Misha Time Revolution, I got it off from a website. Sorry, I should not be frowning, but I am. I tend to do that. A website named Beauty Barn. It has a huge array of Korean products. This is a Korean brand, and this sells for around 35 or 3800 if I'm not wrong. I bought it quite a long time ago, so I don't, and it's all written in Korean, so I don't really remember the price of it, but that's the approximate price. You can go and get it from Beauty Barn India. So after doing that, I sometimes, so okay, I don't do this generally, all right? But since I'm making a video of skincare, I thought I should include as many things as I can. After putting on the serum, you should generally put this thing in the fridge, because generally when you wake up, you're puffy because your the skin tends to hold water and it stays there. Your lymph glands, lymphatic system is full of the lymph as it hasn't moved, and it's, you're puffy around the eyes, around your face. You're always puffy. If you're like a teenager, no, you're not. You're blessed. But unless like you've crossed 25, you must have noticed that. So it has two ends. It's a smaller end, a bigger end. I also have a jade one, but I prefer the rose quartz one because this one is smoother as compared to this jade. Jade is a stone and this is a crystal. So crystals are like glass. I also have a tinier one. I have too many gua sha products and jade rolling products. Oh, so the next video that I might actually be doing is about gua sha. It's a technique. It's a Chinese ancient technique of skincare. I will be doing an exclusive video just for that. So I won't be including any gua sha in here. So what I do is generally just roll. So this thing, rose quartz, is a cold stone anyway, and if you keep it in the fridge, it's colder, right? And you roll upwards, like I told you about the facial muscle structure, how it is. You need to go in that direction, huh? You see, this is how it goes. All right, I'm gonna just do it quickly as a demo video, so that you know what I do basically. And I don't do this every day, trust me, okay? Even though I take a lot of care for my skin, but I don't do it every day. I take care of my skin every day, but I don't do this every day. That's what I mean. Okay, so no, I have to use the smaller version. No, it's almost the same. So for the under eye area, you can use this one to reach the nooks and crannies of your face, right? It's just like a massage for your face. But honestly, jade rollers aren't any sort of massage in comparison to gua sha, which I will be explaining to you in a later video, right? That is going to be a more important video, I think. That's a facial massage technique. So yeah, roll down your lymph, please do that. And it feels good. These muscles on your neck are sore from sleeping. Do that. Give them some grace, for God's sake. And roll them down, like seriously. Your lymph glands are here. Some of them feels really good to do that. Bring it down to your shoulder muscles if you have to. This is a massage technique, and you can go anywhere as far down as you want to with this thing. So done. All right, I need to hurry up. So the next thing that I use after my serum is some hydration for the day. So what I use is Claire's Rich Moist Soothing Serum, and it sells for around 1500 if I'm not wrong. You'll get it on Nika, you don't need to go anywhere else. But then it doesn't have too many active ingredients, so I just use this for hydration. It's a very good hydrating product. It's like a gel kind of texture, if you can see. The main thing that I like here in this inky list is Centella asiatica extract, which is very good to calm your skin down. They also have another product. Claire's has another product, the Midnight Blue Calming Cream, which also has Centella asiatica extract, and this one also has niacinamide somewhere, if I'm not wrong, but it's not in too much of concentration. So yeah, and Centella asiatica is high up on the list, so, and it has glycerine, which is also a good hydrating agent for your skin. So I just take like one pump of it, just one pump of this thing, and I use my hands for everything, okay? Gently apply. Right. That's what you do. So you may go around with another, round of this if you want to, if you have time, but most of us do not have the time, honestly, in the morning to do the fancy stuff. But on the weekends, trust me, you can do it. Come on, really. Then, last thing, apart from green tea, is not the last thing. Green tea, you need to keep drinking, okay? It's a lot of antioxidants. So yeah, drink as much of it as you can. So the last thing that I use during the day, if I'm not doing anything else, not makeup, nothing, then that is oh my god, it's so shiny. It's the Claire's Soft Airy UV Essence. Sorry, I have like fingerprints on it. It's like old. But I never liked sunscreen. That was one of the biggest bad things that I did to my skin. You see these freckles? I had none a couple of years ago, but yes, it happens when you don't use sunscreen. And back in the day when I was in school and I was in college, there wasn't much of a concept of chemical sunscreens. Chemical sunscreens are generally much lighter, and I hated physical sunscreens but because of the sole fact that they are so heavy on the skin, and I want my skin to breathe. I like my skin to breathe, basically. So this one is 50 SPF 50 PA++++, 4 pluses. So it is rather protective and it is very light on the skin, and I think this also sells for around 1800. Guys, girls, I don't spend on my clothes, but I do spend on my skincare. I don't spend on makeup. I don't spend on nothing else but skincare, yes. So I just use some of it. It's very light. Very light. It will not leave you a white cast at all, which most of our sunscreen products do leave a fucking white cast. Sorry, I'm swearing so much. I need to get used to not swearing. So yeah, that is it. And like you can see, my skin is transparent. You can still see the freckles. You can still see everything on it. It leaves no white cast, and it gently eventually gets absorbed into your skin. So this is a feel-good sunscreen for me. I hated physical sunscreens because god damn, they used to make me look like a ghost. The higher SPF that you went for, the thicker and the grayer it made you look. And I hated it. And for a couple of years, apart from my days when I used to actively play sports, after that I stopped using sunscreen on a daily basis, and that was a mistake. So sunscreen, even if you are a teenager, please, please, please use it, because it is so important, because UV really damages skin. So what happened one day, story time. So like you all know, I am also a veterinary doctor, and I did my master's in public health and epidemiology, and I was working on viruses. So when you work in the lab, sometimes there are UV rays. UV rays are used to kill bacteria and viruses, to sterilize the environment. And I was new at that time, and I was ignorant, I must say, that I left the UV lamp on. I did not notice it. I didn't pay attention to it, and I went ahead for 1 hour working under it. Not under it, around it. So I didn't feel anything on my skin, seriously, when I was working. But the night when I went back home, my eyes were the worst. I could not see. It was watering, it was hurting. It was a nightmare. I could not even open my eyes to any sort of light. So the next day I went to an ophthalmologist, and he told me that I got micro abrasions on my eyes, which was basically UV, which damaged my cornea. So it made like tiny, 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 tiny little holes, on the top layer of my eyeballs, which is horrifying. And that is how bad UV can be. And then after a couple days, I started looking like an old lady. I'm sorry, no offense to old ladies, but that is how I looked. Like, my top layer of skin started getting wrinkly. What was happening was my skin cells were dead. The top layer of my skin was dead. The UV killed it. And it was shedding, it was wrinkling, and it was shedding off in patches. And that is one lesson I am never gonna forget. So yeah, sunscreen, please. Go find your own ideal sunscreen. Everybody has their own, opinion on sunscreens, what they like, which brand they like, which suits them better, which SPF they prefer more. It should be SPF 30 or more, essentially, at least. Otherwise, trust me, it's of no use. The last thing is hand cream. I cannot stand dry lips, and neither can I stand dry hands. This is just Bath and Body Works Rose Hand Cream, which I use. I love the fragrance of it. I don't like fragrance on my facial skincare, but I like fragrance everywhere else. So yes, I do use fragrance. Makes you feel better, doesn't it? And do this for yourself. Use some fragrance for yourself, not for anybody else. Even if you're staying at home, use some of this so that you feel good. You feel fresh, and you feel awake, and you feel ready to take on the day. So that was a morning thing. Sorry, my morning skincare routine. I hope you found it useful. I am 29 years old, but people do say that I look younger, but maybe that is because I started skincare so early in my 20s, probably when I was around 21 or just 20 is when I started taking care of my skin. And that is probably why God has, touch wood, gifted me a good skin so far. And hydration, lots of it. Antioxidants, green tea. You need to fight free radicals off every day. And living in a city like Delhi, where the air is so polluted, you're basically surrounded by, free radicals. It's there in the air, in the cigarettes that you smoke if you smoke. So don't smoke, my dear ladies and dear gentlemen. It's bad for your lungs. It's bad because it's the time of coronavirus. But don't smoke, really. I mean, I won't lie. I have been known to smoke a cigarette or two in the last couple of months because I have to maintain, so I'm under medication for my depression, and my medication tends to make me sleepy. So, and anxiety, right? So, to just control my anxiety and drowsiness, I sometimes do smoke a cigarette or two. Sorry, mom, and all the elders who are scandalized by this piece of information, but yes, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so yes, I do, but I hate cigarettes. I hate them. I hate them. It just helps me function because I cannot take caffeine. Caffeine has a weird reaction on my body. So is why I am taking green tea and cigarettes. Sorry. But please do not smoke cigarettes. It's worst. It's the worst thing that you can do to your skin. It's one of the worst things that you can do to your body, your lungs. Trust me. If you have been smoking for 5 years, it will probably take your body more to, expel and completely be free and rid of all the tar and every chemical that your lungs have been accumulating. You have seen all those ads, right? When you go to watch a movie in the theater where they squeeze a lung and they take out all the tar from it and try to tell you the lesson of the day is that don't smoke. So yeah, don't smoke. And I will not too very soon. And drink lots of water. You may drink a glass of wine or two sometimes, like I do. I love wine. I know there's denatured alcohol in it, so the first thing I changed my toner from Clinique was because it had denatured alcohol in it, and it's not a good thing. Alcohol is a drying agent, and you need moisture in your skin as you age. So that is the reason I quit Clinique. It also had witch hazel extract, which also is distilled in alcohol. So that also had, alcohol in it. So yeah, I'm touching my skin, and face a lot. Shouldn't touch your face a lot either. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't anybody touch your face, and don't let anyone else touch your face either. Do not touch it. And yeah, wine. I like wine, and it's just a luxury which probably I give myself once in a blue moon, like once or twice a month. And I just pass it off as antioxidants in the grapes. That's what I tell myself. I fool myself basically. And the next day I have a lot of green tea and do my yoga. So before my yoga, I don't do all of this, okay? This is not the first thing that I do. I just brush and I splash my face and rinse it off. So because I have the active ingredients which I used the night before, and I let it stay because I'll be doing yoga, I'll be sweating, my pores will be open, and those ingredients will further soak into my skin. So I let it stay. And after finishing my yoga is when I actually do all these steps that I showed you. So this was my morning skincare routine. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. The moral of this video, biggest moral of this video, is that it's never too early to start skincare. Start it now, ASAP. Because your skin is gonna be there until you die. It's not gonna go anywhere unless you're going anywhere, right? So that's it. Thank you. I hope you liked this video. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please, please do subscribe to my channel. I need to grow. Help me grow. And with that, I'll leave you. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good day or a good night or wherever you're watching this, whatever time this is. Bye bye. I'll see you soon. Very soon. Bye, guys.